Map size, let's run it through in this video. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and don't forget to hit that like button. So as you may know, there was a media event where the press, YouTubers and streamers got to play Horizon Zero Dawn and captured a lot of footage. Mary Station, I hope I pronounced it right, a Spanish website, uploaded the footage from that event earlier than intended on its YouTube channel. So we gotta look at the footage right now. There is this logo, but yeah, that's we have to work with that. Anyway, this footage is super interesting, so let's dig in. The footage starts in this snowy area where we of course got our look at the UI, but I already discussed the UI in a different video where we looked at some leaked pictures from the event. But yeah, it looks kind of the same, but it's now in English, so that really works, where the quest text, we can now finally read it. Of course, we see the quick access menu, like where, yeah, with the D-pad, you can use your health, for example. We see the weapons, we see the amount of arrows, and also, and that's where the logo is right now, but the XP bar is there as well at the top right. So every time Aloy kills an enemy or does something special, she gains XP, and with that XP you can of course unlock new skills. This footage is interesting because now we got our first look at a shop inside Horizon Zero Dawn. So we see weapons, outfits, resources, you can buy stuff. They are green, they are blue, so that's of course the rarity that you see there. And you also see what you need to trade to get that armor, and also that it looks different on her. For example, this green armor looks different, you already own it, you see that as well. New outfit, you can equip it right away or equip it later. Super interesting stuff. Nora Survivor Light, so every armor of course has its own effects, its own modifications that you can upgrade it with. Resources, you can also buy those. Traps and potions, of course handy if you're hunting enemies. Full energy potion, if you want to hunt, you of course want to have a lot of health potions there. Shock traps, ammo, of course you have a lot of different ammos or ammunition that you can use for your bow. Hey look, loot boxes, there are also loot boxes in this game. This box must be opened to reveal its content, a box holding free items set aside for new customers. So, okay, that's great, it's out of stock though right now. And there's also this buyback tab, and of course with the buyback tab, if you sell something and you thought, oh fuck, I sold it, I want to get it back, with the buyback tab you can buy that back. Okay, so now she's walking, she obtained a lot of stuff, so the stuff that you bought, obviously you see that you've obtained it. Now let's take a look at the map, so the main menu, and this is the map. And it's pretty okay. Is this like everything? Is this the whole map? I personally don't think that this is the case, because if we look here, for example, we see a lot of different icons, and a quest, for example, a quest icon. We see a campfire icon where you can save the game, as far as I know. We see some camps, but if we look at the total picture again, I just think that this is the snowy area. This is only the snowy area of the game, while there will be way bigger areas as well. For example, desert area, woods, stuff like that. I don't think that they can fit this all into this picture, because if we go back to, once again, this first picture with, like, yeah, where she started zooming out, I think that there's just simply not enough to then fill this whole map to be this huge RPG. I think this is just one map. This is just the starting area. Once we got a better clarification of the map size, I will put it down in the comments down below, or I will make a video, so be sure to follow the channel for an update on that. Let's go into the menu. Right here we see the quest menu, and we have the active quest, so the quest that you're currently doing. We have the main quest, so of course the quest for your adventure that will progress the story. We have the side quests, we have the errands, I don't know what that is, and we have a lot of undiscovered stuff and some tutorials. So let's dig in a little bit more. Let's get into the crafting. You have modify weapons, modify outfits, traps and potions, carry capacity, ammo and travel. If you can, yeah, you can like modify your equipment, for example, modify this chest and yeah, make it a little bit better, have a better effect. And you even get a trophy if you do so. So, woo, great job. You also see the value of what the item will be. Carry capacity, you can increase the size of the amount of arrows you can carry or the amount of traps. And you can also create your own arrows. Of course, there are a lot of arrows in this game and you can craft them. This is what crafting a trap looks like. You have a shock trap, a detonating blast trap, and a blast trap. And then we can also get a little bit into the weapon modification. Let's go to there. Yeah, come on, you can do it. We have a rare bow, as you can see here. 2 modification slots to make it a little bit more effective. Increase the damage of the arrow, the handling, and stuff like that. Even do plus 5% tear. And I don't know what that is right now, but yeah, we will totally find that out in the game, obviously. But it's just awesome to see that there is a lot of stuff that you can modify. And we saw, of course, in the store that you can buy these arrows, buy these new bows. Maybe find them from different enemies that you kill, and then you can craft them. Oh, whoa, 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 we're now going into the skill system. So we already discussed the Prowler, Brave, and Forager skill trees in a different video, but now we get a real look at them. We see Strike from above. This skill, press R1 to silently drop, take down small machines and humans, or deal high damage to medium creatures. It costs 2 skill points, and right now the guy that's playing has 2 skill points. We also see the level. Current level is 7, you need 7000 XP to advance in your level. Then we got Strike from below. Press R1 when hanging below human enemies to perform a silent takedown. Costs 3 skill points. Then we got Strong Strike, 50% damage increase to strike attacks, and those are all the attacks that are like in the most left corner of the skill tree here. So what we can, because I can like read every skill here, it's awesome that we see a sort of like small video where Alloy is performing this skill, so you know what you're getting into before you spend your points. So that's cool that they have that. But what we can see here is the Prowler is like really the hunting character. So also we see this is like increase the handling of your bow, so this is really about hunting. My guess would be that Brave is about like standing from afar, killing your enemies that way, so really about the like hunting, like from with your bow and arrow, while the other one is more from close, from melee. And then we have the Forager, and I think that that is more some sort of trap. We see a lot of icons with traps, we see some mount stuff, so probably by the time you watch this, it's probably already announced what it is. Right now we have this footage, so I will do another video about what we can expect from the skill system maybe later, but for now this is what I think. And yeah, if I'm wrong or if you have any other insights, let me know in the comments down below. Then there's also this notebook, so the last tab from the menu, and there you see like the machine catalog. This is super interesting. We can, yeah, probably the machines you see or something like that. You got some sort of Pokédex where you can like view them and view their weak points, maybe, yeah, learn them a little bit better. Game progression, super interesting stuff, of course. How long have you been playing? Where are you in the game? Statistics, how many machines did you kill? Grazer Strider, what kind of machines? Did you perform a lot of silent strikes, critical hits? How many campfires did you use? Very rare items find, training dummies, stuff like that. So super interesting. There's of course also a lot of action in the footage that was leaked. We see the scanning here. So first, when you see a new machine, you go scan them, see what their weaknesses are, and then engage. That's like the right thing to do. That's like a smart thing to do. Then we see also that when Alloy hits an enemy, there will be numbers. So yeah, your damage will be calculated and you will see it. And we did not see this in like the E3 footage we saw before. And there's just a lot of action combat as well. I made a video about why Horizon Zero Dawn is different from the other open world games, and that's mostly because of the very active combat system. The preview described this game as a action game first, while it's of course described by Guerrilla Games as an action RPG. And that's what's really awesome, where the Elder Scrolls games of course have like a very kind of meh like combat system. It's not that exciting, and this looks very exciting. So if you want to watch this combat, if you want to watch a lot of new Horizon Zero Dawn gameplay, I put a link down in the description below to this footage that was just leaked. And there should be a lot of other stuff up on YouTube, on the interweb, for you to watch as of the time that you probably watch this. Right now, this was leaked, this was before the embargo, but after that you will probably see a lot more. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. I just want to discuss the menus, the stuff that we didn't know right now. I will do way more videos about Horizon when we near the launch, after the launch,